Hey there, it's me, Barb. It's after the holidays, and here I am. I'm still here. I make Crumbl Cookies. Drop all your troubles. Come on, get happy. We're gonna brush all our cares away. Sing hallelujah. Come on, get happy. Now it's Crumbl Day. Oh, I'm a mess. You all, it's foggy. Can you look out the window? My windows, it's like very foggy and kind of dreary. I guess that's kind of got a negative slant to it, but just kind of like gray. Just how it is after Merry Christmas. After Christmas, it's just kind of like time to start to hibernate, start to clean up a little bit, just stare. If relatives are still at your house, the kiddos are still at home from school, just, not pushing, Isn't it nice not to push? Now, this morning I woke up, bing! I almost didn't go to Crumbl today, and I just woke up and I just said, all of a sudden I'm on the Parkway, and I tell you, I normally don't go on the Parkway, but it was foggy, and it was dark, and it was raining. I'm like, what am I doing? Well, I'm just an old lady driving. There weren't hardly anybody on the Parkway, so I was fine. I even put my flashers on for a while. I didn't want to hit any deer. I thought, oh my goodness, what a way to start a day. Oh goodness. So I didn't make sure I tuned the uke. I tuned it earlier this morning, but usually I check it before I start. But that's the thing right now. After the holidays, you don't know what people have been through, whether they've been alone or it's an anniversary that's really hard for them, or they've had a wonderful time, but they're exhausted. They've been up all night talking to their siblings or to their friends. And so I'm just inviting us all to give each other a little grace during this time period, especially if you're back at work. People are tired. Anyway, I'm going to try to roll up my sleeves because I got to roll up my sleeves. I'm echoing in here, and I have no idea why, but anyway, are we ready? Let's just hop on the Crumbl train and just forget all our troubles. Okay, ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Crumbl cookies, Crumbl cookies, warm and delicious, soft and sweet. Crumbl cookies, Crumbl cookies. Oh, what a treat, they can't be beat. I'm singing, oh, what a treat, they can't be beat. Ba-dum-bum. Woo! Okay, we are ready to rock and a roll. Rock and roll. You know what? I can be super mellow, and I say, okay, I'm just going to be laid back Barbara today when I do Crumbl Cookies, and something happened, you all. I don't know. I told myself, okay, maybe in 2024 I'll be more mellow. I can't promise you anything. I've told myself that I can unleash the child within when I do these reviews, so I act pretty wackadoodly do. Well, and something that's not for a lot of people. And that's okay. But anyway, how are you all doing? How was Christmas for you? If you celebrate Christmas, how was it? If you didn't celebrate Christmas or you were alone, please share in the comments how you were doing. Everybody's been so supportive of each other and such sweet comments in the past week. I was stunned that people were talking, and that was nice. We had a wonderful Christmas. I'll tell you all about it. But let's first do the overview, okay? The overview. Now, there are 6 cookies this week. Now, normally every other week they feature the semi-sweet dark chocolate and then the milk chocolate, back and forth, back and forth. Well, this week, maybe because it's the end of the year, I don't know, they're doing the double chocolate chip instead. Now, I've had that, and I think I rated it at least a 9. I'm almost sure it was a 10. And it's a warm cookie, but it has the milk chocolate and the semi-sweet chocolate in it, and it's topped with a dash of sea salt. Oh, divine. Anyway, and it's a warm cookie. Anyway, so the other cookies we have today, we have the raspberry cheesecake. We have the the peanut butter featuring Snickers. Now I don't think I've had this one before, you all. Now maybe I have, you can correct me if I'm wrong. This is the brown sugar cinnamon featuring Pop-Tarts. And then this is a new cookie, you all. This is the BROOKIE DOUGH PIE Ooh, and it's new. And that's a chilled cookie. The raspberry cheesecake's a chilled cookie too. Now, the 6 cookie, I'm not going to review. I just reviewed it recently. It's a chocolate cake. If you like chocolate cake, you're going to like it. I think I rated it an 8.5 or a 9. I'm not sure. But the icing still tastes a little store-bought, but outside of that, if you like a good chocolate cake and a cookie, it's a lot of fun. So there we go. We are rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep ourselves a-rolling. Get your energy going. I don't know. This is a great day for going to the movies or sticking in some movies in the house or playing games. Oh, I love board games. You all know I love board games. Penny does not like board games. There is a group that meets to play board games in our area, and I keep missing it. And then, oh, you know, it was COVID and then all this other stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I could do that. I have a neighbor down the street that likes to play board games. I just need to call her. I'm bad about calling people to do things. When I was growing up, I never did. Okay, I got to stop. I got to stop talking. Whoop. Okay. It's morning, so good morning, good morning. So we're going to start with the brown sugar cinnamon featuring Pop-Tarts. Now, here we go. It's a warm cookie. Oh, yeah, I feel the heat. There we go. It says here, a warm brown sugar cinnamon stuffed cookie topped with brown sugar cream cheese glaze and crumpled Pop-Tarts on top. Now, you all, I used to eat Pop-Tarts growing up. Before we go to school, I would toast them. But I only have the plain blueberry. That's it. I've tried the icing on the blueberry. Haven't had it. I haven't tried any other Pop-Tarts. I have got to get out of my little box. But that was back in the day, you know, when I was going to junior high and high school. What was that? Late 60s, 70s? Anyway, been a while. Okay, Pop-Tarts, maybe I need to get on your bandwagon. Well, let's take a bite, right? And let's see what this is all about. Taking a bite. I'm going to give that a little tap. You all, I'm going to be Barb with you. I didn't expect this to be great. You all, this glaze on here. What's it called? The brown sugar cream glaze. Let me show you. Oh, you can't see. There you go. Really nice. A little grainy, but I like it that way. You get the cinnamon. It's, you know, crisp on the outside, warm and soft on the inside. The cinnamon's nice. It is really a nice cookie, you all. If you like sugar cookies, you're going to love this. But I tell you, I'm not a big sugar cookie lover, and I love this cookie. I don't know how this cookie could be better. It's at least a 9. Oh, goodness. I thought so. Okay, now, I'm going to do this for the beginning, well, the end of the year. You have company. Crumbl's got these cutters. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm going to just do that today because I was going to try to do some shorts, but, you know, you're my priority. People have told me to do TikTok, and it kind of scares me a little bit. I don't know. Okay, look at this, you all. This is why I cut it. Look at you all. Look at the center. It is stuffed. Look at that thing. Stuffed with that sugar cinnamon. Oh, see, I hadn't even gotten to that yet, and I was already rating it at least a 9. Let's take a bite, right? Okay, let me tell you. I like it. I couldn't eat a lot of it because it's very sweet. And Crumbl's known for having sweet cookies. If you're not a super sweeter, it's a lot of brown sugar. Now, I was one of those kids growing up. A little secret to you. I don't know if I ever told anybody. But I had such a sweet tooth. And sometimes, you know, there was just no sweets in the house or sugar in the house. And I was just yearning for it. I'd go into the cupboards, and they had some brown sugar, and I'd take a little pinch. Take a little pinch. That's what it reminds me of. This may be a little too sweet. I'll be curious how I feel about it in a couple of days. Maybe it is an 8 or a 9. Let me take one more bite. See, it's hard to decide right away. It's almost like having cotton candy in your mouth with cinnamon. At least an 8. I beep, so I'm going to give it a 10. I'm trying to say if my gut beeps, it's a 10. Or it's awfully close. Maybe it's a 10 minus or it's a 9.85 or something. But it's real different. Real different. I think that'd be a fun thing to have after the holidays. And I know everyone's full of everything. I know I am. Penny made a pot roast. Oh, you all. We haven't had that since before COVID. So good. And we had a little sparkly non-alcoholic. I like the little sparkly juice for the holidays. I'm not an alcohol drinker. I never really have been. I mean, of course I've had alcohol, but I mean, I'm not into it, you know. But everyone's got their thing. I guess that's the kind, you know, when you talk about taste buds, they have the bitter, the salty, the sweet, and something else. Spicy, I guess. My whole tongue's sweet. I think those are for the bitter people because, ooh, I find alcohol very bitter. Except for Kahlua and cream. Okay. Oh my goodness, what a day. Soon it's gonna rain. I can feel it. Soon it's gonna rain. I can tell. Soon it's gonna rain. What are we gonna do? Okay, I gotta stop singing. Okay, we're gonna do next. Okay, I've had my morning snack, which used to be my breakfast going to school. I would sometimes have, my sister taught me how to make cinnamon sugar toast. You just mix the sugar and the cinnamon and put it on toast. Oh, that was good. I have that before school. Or I'd have this. My mother was a teacher. She was gone way before we left. And so I have a Pop-Tart. No wonder why I would crash around 9 in the morning. I'd be like, when is lunch? Anyway, okay. Next one is the peanut butter featuring Snickers. I'm a weirdo and I already know, so don't tell me so. Okay, peanut butter featuring Snickers. Let's take a look. Okay, a peanut butter cookie studded with chopped Snickers, topped with a caramel buttercream, a sprinkle of delicious Snickers pieces, and smooth milk chocolate drizzle. Ooh, 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 ooh. What a way to get your protein. Now, I know I tried this pretty recently, and I'm curious how I feel about it now. I'm moving a little Snickers bite to my section of town. Let's take a bite, right? Oh, I already tasted a little bit. You know, I stand corrected. I know that I had reviewed this, and I looked for my, what score I gave it. And I gave it, let me look, I wrote it down somewhere on here, where the descriptions are. Where is it? I gave it a 7 to a 7.5. I think it's a 7.5 to an 8. 1 out of 10. 1, you're going to get sick on the side of the road, never want to hear or speak of it again. 10, can't stop thinking about it. You're going to go back for more, going to tell all your friends and family. It's very sweet again. But I tell you, if you want something different and you like Snickers, oh, you all, I used to live on Snickers. Oh, I'm not proud of it. But when I go hiking, I have a Snickers bar. A lot of people on the Appalachian Trail, they pile up with Snickers. But big energy boost. Still, you got the nuts in there and some peanut butter. You know, I like Crumbl cookie, the peanut butter cookie. I like this cookie, you all. I have no complaints. So let's talk. Let's talk. The brown sugar cinnamon, I think that's like a this. That's like a this or a this. This. I think it's like this. This. A little bit like this. This. And then the Snickers, the peanut butter featuring Snickers. I think it's kind of like this too. I think it's very good. Maybe it's a 9. I can't even remember what I rated it. But it's nice. Well, either I'm in a good mood or something's happening in this car. Oh, you all, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Friends, hang on. Where'd it go? Oh, goodness sakes. You know, you can't take me anywhere. I try to be so organized, and I'm just not. Okay, well, let me put this little hunker-duker on. Happy birthday time. I'm giving a shout out to Jesus. Jesus. Your birthday's this Saturday on the 30th. And is it Carla? No, Ken. I think it's Carla. Yeah, it's Carla. Carla, I thought it was you, but then all of a sudden I looked at my writing and it looked like Kenya. I said, no, it's Carla. Anyway, Carla is turning 21. That's a biggie, you all. 21 and having fun, making your own decisions. Well, sometimes they are, sometimes you aren't. It's up to you. But happy birthday, Carla. So happy birthday, friends. Happy birthday. And I know that some of you have a lot of birthdays in your families. Happy birthday. And so I just want to say, howdy do. I hope you have a good one. Hope you celebrate you. Don't worry about, just, even if you do it in your own quiet little way, celebrate you, You're special. No, I mean that. You really are. You're special. And Carla and Jesus, I hope you have a really good birthday. Okay, let's move on. This is a chilled. Now, the peanut butter featuring Snickers was chilled. Oh, here it is. I was looking all over for it. It was right in my lap. Carla. Jesus. And everybody else who has a birthday right now. For this week. Woo! I'm losing my breath. I'm going to sneeze you all. Sorry. Oh, goodness sakes, I'm a mess. Okay, so the Snickers was a warm. Now we're going to another chill. This is the raspberry cheesecake. Now, this is, there you go. It says a buttery graham cracker cookie topped with a smooth vanilla cheesecake frosting and a dollop of raspberry topping. Okay, let's see what this is all about. I don't know if I'm just in a good mood or what. I love the graham cracker cookie. I wouldn't want it by itself. The cream cheese frosting has gotten lighter, but it's very sweet today for me. Just could be me. But the raspberry jam is wonderful. It is just wonderful. You taste those raspberry seeds. Oh, here comes a big truck. Woo! It is wet and Coca-Cola. It's like going a little too fast for a parking lot. You slide up, you'd be seeing a tragedy. Anyway, I'm just goof. Okay, this is nice. I would give it a 7.5. Some of you say, Barbara, that's a 10. I gotta still stay with 7.5. I don't know why. Maybe it's the sweetness. I love it. I love it. Maybe it's an 8. That's nice. Anyway, that's what I say, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Woo! Oh, so today is the second day of Kawanzaa. Their colors are green, red, and black. I'm gonna sneeze again. You know what? I rarely take Allegra. I used to take Allegra like in the fall up into, in the spring. Part of the summer, I'd stop in June, and then I start up again in September to November. Well, this morning, I felt my nose was itchy. So I said, well, let me take an Allegra. I swear I'm allergic to Allegra. My nose started running like it was going to Texas. Okay, let's go. So Kawanzaa, yeah. So today, I think, each day has a theme, like a value or what do you call it? A virtue or characteristic to work on, So yesterday was unity, and today is self-determination. And I'm going to share this with you. It's about defining yourself, knowing who you are, and that you can speak for yourself. And there was a good quote one time, is like, even if I say the truth in a shaky voice, it's a victory. And I think that that's a really good, because sometimes we want the perfect words to say to somebody or the perfect way. And sometimes you can't. Just to get the truth out is hard enough. Anyway, because, when you tell your truth, sometimes you take a chance of losing a lot, and if you're willing to lose everything, and some people aren't. And I don't have judgment in that. I really don't. I think we all have some kind of judgment, blah, 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 but you know what I mean. Okay, so I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it now. I heard this quote. I watched the series of The Crown. I don't know if you guys saw The Crown. Did you watch it? Did you like it? Anyway, I got to burp. Excuse me. There's another one. I came for an encore. Anyway, the mother of Kate Middleton, I know that this is like really a novel series, so it's not really the truth. I don't know what's the truth and what's not. But anyway, and The Crown on the last, not the last episode, but the last season, and the mother to Kate says, never underestimate yourself. She's young and stuff. And then she says, and I wrote this down, it says, I'm going to read it. I wrote it down on a piece of paper. It says, never think there's anything in this world you're not good enough for. I'm going to repeat that. And this is kind of like with Kawanzaa, with self-determination and just knowing who you are. I like this quote. Never think there's anything in this world you're not good enough for. That's a big one for me. I got to take that in. So I had to write it down. And you know, you're never too old to learn and to grow and to look at how you screwed up in the past. I've screwed up in the past, you know, and I'm sure some people don't like me for it. And, you know, it's just like, you know, in a way, sometimes I wonder if people change, but then I go, well, I've changed. So and a lot of people do make big changes in their life. So it just depends on if you want to or not. Okay, I've been talking too much. Let's do the last cookie. I feel the sugar rising. Okay, here's the last cookie. I can't remember that song, Last Dance, last cookie. Okay, now this is the Brookie Dough Pie. Now this is a new cookie. Now I really don't understand. I'm not trying to be mean or weird, but Crumbl Cookies said this is the People's Choice, voted #1 for 2023, which confuses me because it's a new cookie. So I talked to the manager and she said, yeah, it confused her too, but that she's thinking, well, maybe this is the cookie that people wanted to have. I'm not sure. And if somebody knows the answer to that, let me know. But it looks like a ball of fun. Look at the little balls of cookie dough. So a brookie is like, what is it? Like brownie and I can't remember. You guys will clear it up for me. Did I already read it? I don't think I did. Okay, let me read it again. If I did, hang with me. Like I said, we got to have we have to give each other grace. Okay, a brownie pie cookie filled with cookies and cream, packed cookie dough mousse, and topped with brownie cookie pieces and cookie dough bites. So there's the brownie and then cookie dough. Oh, so it's cookie dough and brownie is a brookie. Oh my goodness. And what do they say? Cookie dough mousse. I feel like I need a moment of silence. This is a chilled cookie. Oh, I'm excited to try this. Okay. Are you ready? I'm going to take a bite, right? I'm so excited. Why do I get so excited? Okay, here I go. Oh. You all. No. Now, wait a minute. Yeah, the brownie is wonderful. There's a lot of brownie. But this mousse is really nice. It's very light. It's got so many different flavors in it. That's why I like it. A lot of different textures, a lot of different flavors, but chocolatey. Oh, that's a 10. That's a 10. It's a 10, it's a 10. Oh, my friend, it's a 10. I'm going to think of a song this year for 10s. What do you guys, gals, they had told me to have a theme song for 10s, and I got to get my act together. But I do beat. Anyway, you all, this is a fun week. I wasn't expecting a lot, mainly because is my hair weird? Well, I just don't care. It's after Christmas. I have been putting it out. I'm sure you all have too. I think it's been a lot of fun. It's nice to do something a little different after the holidays. But this is kind of fun. This would be a fun, use a little cookie cutter thing. And then everyone can try a piece and you can talk about them. I like doing, that's kind of like a game or an activity too for your family or friends or whatever. And just talking about what you think of each cookie. Everybody's different. So for somebody, all these are 10s. For somebody else, they might be, 3s or 5s. I don't know. But for me, you know what I think. And I would say definitely the Brookie Dough Pie is a definite 10, and it's a thumbs up. So happy schnappy. And the raspberry cheesecake is probably but it was good. So I don't think you'll go wrong. Did I tell you the other cookie is the chocolate cake? I already talked to you about that. Okay, so we're done. I hope you take good care of yourselves, and please be gentle with each other because this is a weird time of year, and you know what's coming next. New Year's Eve, and then New Year's. 2024. Happy New Year. I won't be here for Happy New Year's. Crumbl Cookies is closed New Year's Day on Monday, so I'll see you next Tuesday if you're only seeing me for Crumbl. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm still doing Vlogmas, Vlogwah, Winkamas, so I'll finish up December. Y'all take good care. Until the next time, happy trails.